Hello and welcome to Fallout 4. Now, you may notice that I'm not where I was when last we left. I have a confession to make. I am horrible about sticking with a character. I have been trying harder since I've started this channel, since, it would be rather annoying if I changed characters every 5 minutes. That being said, I'm just not feeling the melee character with that I was playing with the mods that I have. Specifically the bullet time mod, that it just doesn't feel right with melee. So I could either go back to using regular standard VATs, or I could restart and do a more guns oriented playthrough. And I think that's what I'm going to do. And I wanted to do it now before I got too far into the previous playthrough. So, and after giving it some consideration, I'm just so used to survival mode that it's weird playing without it. And I know I've said I have problems with concentrating on commentary and dealing with survival mode at the same time, but it's just something I just don't feel right playing without it anymore. That said, let's start again. We'll be using a new character on survival mode. Now, get back out of that before it'll let me start the new game. New game on survival. Confirm. I'm also going to be trying to not set a timer or play for just a specific amount of time. I'm going to play for, however long I feel like playing at the time, and I'll try to break it up at specific points in editing. But that does mean that there won't be my usual intro and outro, where I tell you which episode we're on and say goodbye and all that. So these will be essentially just me playing, and I'll try not to cut it off in the middle of something important. I'll try to find a good breaking point when I'm editing it. And we will skip this and go straight to character creation.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
And in the interest of being as completely different from the last game as possible, I'm going to go with a female this time.
My turn, big guy.
I'll use a preset and just modify it. Let's look at the different presets we have. I like that one. Let's see.
Wow. Your hair looks great.
I think Sean has my eyes.
You look lovely.
Alright. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, so we'll just stick with that. And escape. And done.
Patient photos developed. Broken again.
Ah, finally.
I don't know why he keeps bothering you.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
No offense.
Oh, no, you can't begin to know how.
What's so important?
Why, nothing less. If you. Now, I know you're a busy one. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family.
Sounds great.
Oh, I just need to verify.
The apocalypse? Well.
Alright. Now, since we're not going with a melee character, I don't need quite as much strength, but I'll probably put a little bit into it just for carrying capacity. What I will want, because of I still have that bullet time mod installed, and it does have various effects with the crit related perks and VATS related perks. So I do want to have some luck. I probably won't go with 10, I'm just putting it there for now. I do want some agility and some perception. Charisma at least up to 3 so I can get the Lone Wanderer. Intelligence to 4 so I can have the Gun Nut perk. Let's see. Put 5 into strength, couple into endurance. Actually, I might leave it at no, because I want a little bit more agility. So we'll drop that down to 8 and add up to 7. Yeah, I think that'll do. And then I'll put my special book into agility, so we can have both agility and luck at 8. Those will be my 2 primary stats. And I may bump up some perception along the way. I do still have that mod that gives me more special points, as you noticed. And I've also still got the mod that gives me an extra perk point every 5 levels up to level 30. Mostly because I didn't feel like taking the time to uninstall them. They just left everything as is and added a couple of new mods. That said, I just realized there is a mod I forgot to add, and that's the one that lets you customize your needs and whatnot, so you eat and drink less or more depending on how you have it set up. Which I can install that later. It won't be important for the first episode or 2. All right. I'll explain that one more in depth once I actually have it installed. So, and oh yes, the name.
Wonderful.
Kate Everdeen. Yes, it's a Hunger Games reference. I just picked it at random from the list of names that Codsworth can say.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
I really wish I could turn the TV off.
My moments.
But then again, for the story, it wouldn't make much sense when the news announcement comes along.
Sean has been changed, but
Codsworth?
Go ahead, honey.
Miss Everdeen,
I'll be there in a second to help.
if I may, Sean requires
Yeah. Let me shut the kid up.
The boy isn't giving his mother any trouble, is he? Hey, I fixed that mobile on his crib the other day. Why don't you give it a spin?
There, happy?
That's my boy, on his best behavior, just like his dad. Well, most of the time anyway.
It'd be nice if I could just activate the special book now and get the extra point.
Weather should hold up.
Oh, right. The park. With you. Because I want to get pregnant again.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Bombs are dropping. Don't you hear the sirens that should be blaring right now? Yeah, they aren't.
Yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with
What
our
did he
affiliate
say?
stations.
Yeah, notice how everybody's like panicking, yet they're not running.
That's
They're consoling each other,
confirmed reports of
packing,
detonations in New York,
and yet nobody's running to the vault until Get out of the way, Codsworth.
We need
And the
to get
door
to
magically opens.
now. Okay.
He's fine. We're gonna be okay.
Um,
I love you.
yeah, sorry. Nuclear apocalypse, being okay is not what we're going to do.
Hold on. Move faster. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, what next, Doc? This must be the end of the line, because there's no way to go further.
It'll be okay. Mommy's
Look, I
right.
know the
See?
accommodations are going to be cramped, but isn't that a little too small?
Excuse me.
Step into the chamber
Sure,
whenever
Jackie.
you're ready.
Could you help?
Who's my little guy, huh? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There she is, see? Mommy's not going far.
All set?
Also,
Step
it's
inside
the most
and
plastic-looking baby I've ever seen.
the pod will decontaminate and depressurize you.
I really wish there were a way to speed this part up.
Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure.
This is the one. Here.
No, I'm over here. You should open this one first.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, this part still makes no sense to me, really. Why not just take them both? Let him keep the kid, escort them both to the Institute, and you've got the kid, and you've got the built-in babysitter, you know?
At least we still have the backup.
Failure in cryogenic array. All residents must vacate immediately.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God.
Well, he's dead.
I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Oh, I did add a sorting mod. So that's why you're seeing things like, you know, scrap and whatnot. Now with a higher luck, we should be seeing more loot in containers, because luck does actually affect that.
Critical failure in cryogenic. All residents must vacate immediately.
There we go.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Trying to speed through this as quickly as possible so I can get to the part where I can disable that autosave. I didn't actually mean to activate this, but I was going to take the holotape anyway, so might as well. They really should have put some kind of loot in here. I mean, this is like completely and totally barren. It's like, what's the point of the room? Alright. There we go. Fill up some bottles. Whoa. A little bit of a stutter, and it got really dark. Come on. Come at me, bro. Ooh. Get out of there before the electrical zaps come again.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Dead. Yep. Get that health back. And, ooh, stuttering. Oh, it's because of the autosaves. Okay.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Oops, almost forgot to check these. Alright. Really? Die. Promise I'm not really that bad of a shot most of the time. Alright. Especially once I can, slow down time. It's amazing how much your accuracy improves after that. Alright. See if I can sneak up on this guy. There we go. And, oh, yeah, got to speed back up. Grab this Pip-Boy. Hopefully the item to adjust the autosave is already loaded. Sometimes they don't load until after you exit the vault. But if the autosave is automatically saving, then it should have the holotape already. Alright. No, not data. Inventory. Aid. Okay, that's for Gopher's Quick Save mod. Where is... That's the hotkey. Affinity, outfit. Crap. I don't have... Ah, here. Wait, no, that's Gopher's Quick Save mod still. Okay, currently it's set to save on exit and enter. That's fine. I like that. Alright, affinity... No. Go and put that on. Wonder why we can't wear 2 rings. I mean, we have 2 hands. Alright. Well, apparently it either hasn't loaded or there's something wrong and it's not loading, so let's just get out of here. If it doesn't give me the item when I exit the vault, then I'll come back or I'll go back into the files and figure out what went wrong. Let's see, I now have a light, so, there we go. And I thought there was, yeah, there's some more ammo, there we go. Alright. Okay, these stutters are starting to annoy me. I'm sure they're annoying to you too. Exiting the vault.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Wow. Everything is so destroyed. Okay, now I do have a mod that enables the console, specifically so I can do things like setting the time scale and scrapping Sanctuary, because as I mentioned, I believe in the last time I was in the beginning of Sanctuary, I use a console command to scrap everything in Sanctuary, just because it's such a large area to go through one item at a time. But don't worry, that is the only settlement that I plan to use that command on. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to actually take... Ooh. Oh, that was the VAFs activating. Which reminds me, I need to set that up again. Well, no time like the present. And I also need to see if that autosave holotape has added. VAFs, save. No, it's not added. Apologies if you can hear my dog. I can't seem to make him understand that I'm recording and he needs to shut up. Alright, well, I was planning on playing longer, but I need to figure out how to adjust the time on the autosave mod or uninstall that autosave mod because it's autosaving entirely too often in my opinion. I was going to set it at around 5 minutes or so. Alright, I will exit the game now and see you in the next one.